My child, my beloved, stop what you are doing right now. I mean it. Freeze where you are. Don't scroll past this moment. The sign you have been desperately waiting for, the signal you asked for in the quiet of your heart when the house was dark, has just appeared in the sky. It is shining brightly just for you, even if the rest of the world remains unaware of its brilliance. It is not a coincidence that your eyes locked onto these words at this exact second. That sudden stillness you feel in the room, that is me. The moment you hear my voice through these words, know that I am with you. It is no accident that you are here today. I led you to this moment right now, guiding your scrolling, your clicking, and your attention to align perfectly with my timing. You have been looking for a way out, a sign that you haven't been forgotten. I am showing you that I can interrupt your reality to speak life into your spirit. Right now, as you read this, my angels are entering your home. You might not see them with your physical eyes, but your spirit senses the shift in the air pressure. They are walking through your front door, moving down your hallways, and stepping into the very room where you sit. They are here on official assignment to break all the chains that have held you down. The heaviness that has clung to the walls of your house, the tension that has hovered over your family like a storm cloud, the invisible fog of depression that has tried to suffocate your joy. My angels are dismantling it piece by piece. I can feel your heart beating strongly right now. I know you feel that sudden flutter, that tremor inside your chest. Do not be afraid. I want you to understand that the tremor inside you is not fear. It is not anxiety. It is not a panic attack. It is the power I have sent to fill you. It is the vibration of heaven coming into contact with earth. It is my spirit confirming that this message is meant just for you. Your body is reacting to the proximity of your Creator. I saw all your quiet tears, the ones you thought no one noticed. I was there in the bathroom when you turned on the faucet to mask the sound of your crying so your family wouldn't hear. I was there in the car when you gripped the steering wheel until your knuckles turned white, screaming silently because the pressure was too much. I saw your sleepless nights when you tossed and turned, staring at the ceiling, wondering how you were going to make it through another week. You cried out to me and felt unheard. You whispered prayers into the darkness and felt like they hit the ceiling and bounced back. But I counted every sigh. I caught every tear in a bottle. I measured every moment of doubt when the darkness seemed to win over the light. You thought I was silent, but I was simply preparing the answer. And know this, every prayer, every whisper, every desperate plea you sent to me has now returned to you as a powerful answer. I am walking through your home right now, touching the walls, purifying the air, and restoring what the enemy tried to break. I am walking past the photos on your mantle, past the bills on the counter, past the empty chairs, and I am claiming this territory back for peace. The atmosphere around you is changing because my voice has declared a new beginning in your life. Can you feel the temperature shifting? Can you feel the weight lifting off your shoulders? This is no random event. Every word you are hearing was written by my hand long before you were born. This meeting, this moment, was planned for you from eternity. Before you took your first breath, I knew you would be sitting right here, reading this sentence, needing this specific breakthrough. I knew you would be here today, ready to receive the word that will change your life forever. If you feel warmth in your chest, don't fear it. That heat is not heartburn, it is holy fire. It is the fire of my spirit confirming that the miracle has begun. It is burning away the doubt, the trauma, and the residue of past failures. If you feel something shifting inside you, that's because the pieces of your life are being moved into place by divine hands. The confusion is being reorganized into clarity. The chaos is being structured into order. Every part of your being is responding to my presence right now, because deep calls unto deep. I saw you wake up every day despite the exhaustion. I know how heavy your limbs felt this morning. I know how hard it was to put your feet on the floor and face a world that demands so much from you. But you did it. And now you will see your life change because of that faithfulness. I saw how you kept going, even when it felt like you had no strength left. I witnessed every tear you shed in silence, trying to be strong for everyone else while you were crumbling inside. I saw your loyalty when others turned away. I saw you stand by people who didn't stand by you. I saw your determination when everyone said it couldn't be done, when the experts said no, when the bank said insufficient funds, when the doctor said chronic. I saw your faith when everything around you screamed that it was over. None of this went unnoticed. You are not invisible to me. Every prayer you made was remembered. Every tear was counted, and every sigh reached my heart. And today, not tomorrow, not next year, today is the day I respond to you. Today is the day the silence breaks. Today is the day my glory will show in your life in ways you never imagined. The waiting room is closed. The angels have cleared the path. The atmosphere is primed. You are standing on the precipice of something so magnificent that your past pain will seem like a distant memory compared to the glory that is about to be revealed. The miracle I am giving you is more than a simple blessing. It is not just a temporary patch on a leaking wound or a momentary breath of fresh air in a stale room. It is a full restoration. You have been asking for relief, but I am bringing you revolution. You have been praying for just enough strength to get through the day, but I am about to pour out enough power to redefine your entire existence. I am talking about a complete overhaul of your reality. Where there was sickness, health is not just coming. It is rushing in like a river breaking a dam. That chronic pain, that lingering fatigue, the diagnosis that has hung over your head like a dark cloud. It is dissolving in the presence of my light. I am rewriting the code of your physical body, aligning it with the perfection of heaven. I am touching every organ, every cell, and every system to bring life where there was decay. Where there was lack, abundance will arrive. I know the stress of checking your bank account with one eye closed. I know the knot in your stomach when the bills arrive and the math doesn't add up. But I am shifting the atmosphere of your finances. I am opening doors that no human hand could open. Opportunities are going to find you. Resources are going to be released from places you didn't even know existed. You will not just survive. You will overflow. Those debts that are weighing you down, the scarcity that has embarrassed you, all of that is being replaced with a supernatural provision that will leave you wondering why you ever worried. Where there was loneliness, you will find companionship. I have seen the empty chair at your table and the empty space in your heart. I have felt the ache when you have news to share and no one to tell. That season of isolation is ending. I am bringing people into your life who will see you, value you, and walk with you. These are not random connections. These are divine appointments. No one who enters your life in this next season will let you down, because they will be people I have chosen for you. Where there was sorrow, joy will overflow. Not the fleeting happiness that depends on good circumstances, but a deep, resilient joy that bubbles up from your spirit even when life is quiet. And where there was confusion, clarity will take its place. The fog is lifting. The indecision that has paralyzed you is breaking. You will know exactly what to do, where to go, and who to trust, because my wisdom is becoming your compass. It is as if I took your life in my hands and rebuilt it from the ground up. Imagine a house that has weathered too many storms. The foundation is cracked, the windows are broken, and the roof is leaking. That is what the enemy tried to do to you. But I'm not just patching the roof, I am stripping it down to the bedrock and building something entirely new. But this time, I am building with divine materials. I am rebuilding you with the strength of my eternal word and the beauty of my perfect love. These materials do not rot, they do not rust, and they do not break under pressure. The life I am constructing for you now is earthquake-proof, storm-proof, and enemy-proof. And now, take a moment to look at the comments and write, Amen. This is not a digital formality. This is a spiritual transaction. because by doing so, you are publicly declaring your belief in my power. You are signing your name on the contract of restoration. You are telling the universe, I agree with this prophecy. I accept this new reality. When you type those 4 letters, you are driving a stake into the ground of your destiny. You are marking this moment as the turning point. By doing this, you are publicly declaring that you believe in my power to reverse the irreversible. Everything the enemy tried to destroy, I will restore. Did he steal your peace? I am giving it back double. Did he steal your years? I am redeeming the time. Did he try to destroy your reputation, your family, or your hope? Watch me work. Everything that time seemed to take away, I will return. And listen closely. I will not just return it as it was before. If a thief steals from you, the law demands he pay back more than he took. The enemy has been caught red-handed in your life. So what is coming back to you is better, multiplied, and blessed. Your latter days will be greater than your former days. The glory of this new house will surpass the glory of the old. You are not going back to normal. You are moving forward into supernatural. But there is something you must understand. This miracle requires you to receive it with faith. It is hovering right in front of you, packaged in grace and labeled with your name. But it is not enough to just be here. It is not enough to just read these words and nod your head. You must reach out with your spiritual hand and take it. You must possess it. Faith is the currency of my kingdom, and right now, you need to spend it. You need to believe that this is actually happening. You need to believe that I am actually good enough and powerful enough to do exactly what I am saying. Every tear you shed was collected in my heavenly cup. Nothing you went through was wasted. Nothing was without purpose. I know it didn't feel like it at the time. It felt like pain. It felt like loss. It felt like failure. But in my economy, pain is the raw material for glory. Today, those tears will turn into the seeds of your future abundance. What the enemy tried to use to destroy you, I am now turning into the fuel for your miracle. Every moment of pain you endured, every rejection you faced, every door that was slammed in your face, each of those experiences is being transformed into divine energy for the new beginning that starts today. I waste nothing. The rejection was just redirection. The pain was just preparation. The silence was just the deep breath before the shout of victory. Everything you have gone through has had an eternal purpose, forging a strength in you that you are going to need for where I am taking you. And now, that purpose is unfolding right before your eyes. The construction is finished. The keys are in your hand. The door is open. Walk through it. And now, I want you to activate something powerful, something that acts as a key to unlock the fullness of what I have just spoken over you. Look at this number, 777. In the scriptures, the number 7 is not just a digit. It is a seal of divine perfection and celestial completeness. When I created the world, I rested on the 7th day, not because I was tired, but because the work was finished, perfect, and whole. 7 represents the fingerprint of God on creation. It signals that nothing is missing and nothing is broken. It is the number of spiritual fulfillment. But when you see it tripled, when you see 7 to 77, it is a prophetic amplification. It symbolizes the 4 critical aspects of your full restoration coming into alignment with heaven's perfect plan. You might wonder why 3 numbers unlock 4 dimensions. It is because the fullness of the Trinity works to manifest the fullness of your reality. The first 7 represents your spiritual side. Your spirit is being strengthened right now. The dry seasons where you felt distant from me are ending. Your connection with me is being renewed, like a high-speed line being reconnected. Your ability to sense heavenly things, to hear my voice, and to feel my presence is growing stronger. You are becoming spiritually sensitive again, able to discern the move of my spirit before it even hits the natural realm. The second 7 represents your physical well-being. Your body is the temple of my spirit, and I am ordering a renovation. Healing is flowing into your marrow, your joints, your blood, and your mind. Your health is being restored, and your energy is being revived. The weariness that has settled into your bones is being flushed out by divine vitality. The third 7 represents your emotional state. Your soul heals today. The wounds of the past, the trauma, the betrayal, the disappointment are being closed. I am pouring the oil of joy into those deep cracks in your heart. Your inner peace is being established like a fortress that fear cannot breach. And when you declare this triple perfection, it unlocks the 4th dimension, your material world. Your finances multiply. Doors of provision that have been rusted shut are swinging open. Abundance begins to flow not just to meet your needs, but to fund your destiny. By declaring 777, you activate these 4 dimensions of your miracle. This is not about numerology or superstition. It is a prophetic code recognized by heaven. It is a spiritual language that moves the unseen world. Just as there are codes and passwords in the physical world that unlock secure doors and provide access to hidden vaults, there are spiritual codes that open heavenly realms and pour blessings into your life. Thousands have already done this, and their testimonies are amazing. Some wrote 777 in the comments with a shaking hand, unsure if it would work, and in just 7 days they received the answer they had waited for years to hear. Others wrote it, and their health radically improved within days, pain vanishing, energy returning. Many wrote 777, and supernatural financial opportunities opened up for them. Unexpected checks, debts canceled, jobs offered. These are not just coincidences. They are the clear signs that when you act with faith, declaring what I have already established, heaven responds with power. And now, go to the comments and write 777. Do it now, because when you do, you are activating the 4 dimensions of your full restoration. This prophetic code is not meant for everyone. It is only for those who have the faith to believe that a simple declaration can move mountains. It is for those who understand that the spiritual world is more real than the physical one. It is for those who know their words hold a creative power. The Bible tells us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. And when you write something, you give those words even greater power because they are recorded, established, and sealed in time. When you write 777 in the comments, several things happen in the spiritual world instantly. First, heaven acknowledges your declaration of faith. It lights up on the radar of eternity. Second, angels are dispatched to work in the 4 areas of your life: spirit, body, soul, and finances. Third, the doors that have been closed start to move, creak, and open. Fourth, the enemy blocking your blessings is forced to retreat as your faith is publicly shown. He cannot stand against a public decree of victory. Your public declaration has a power that private prayer doesn't. When you pray alone, it is powerful and necessary. But when you declare your faith publicly, when you write it for all to see that you believe despite what your circumstances look like, you multiply the power of your declaration. That is why Jesus said, "Whoever confesses me before men, I will also confess before my Father who is in heaven." Your public confession, your written declaration of faith, moves heaven in a special way. The number 777 is not magic. It is prophetic. It is not a charm. It is a declaration of alignment. It is not superstition. It is faith made visible. And when thousands write the same code at the same time, something powerful happens in the spiritual atmosphere. It is as if all your declarations come together in one massive, thunderous voice that rises to heaven and demands an answer. And I respond. I always respond to faith. I always honor those who believe without seeing, those who declare it is done before the evidence appears. This is your moment to activate all 4 dimensions. This is your moment to declare your full restoration. This is your moment to write the prophetic code that heaven is waiting for. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Don't simply watch and scroll. Don't miss the chance to seal your multidimensional restoration with a bold declaration of faith. The miracle you have just activated carries exponential power. You need to understand the mechanics of this blessing because it operates on a spiritual law that defies human logic. What does this mean? It means that your miracle has a built-in engine for growth, but the ignition key is one specific action: sharing. When you share this message with others, your blessing doesn't shrink, it multiplies. This is the math of the heavenly kingdom, which is completely different from earthly math. On earth, the economy is based on scarcity. If you have a loaf of bread and you divide it among 10 people, everyone gets a crumb. You end up with less than you started with. But in my kingdom, the economy is based on overflow. When you divide something, everyone gets more, and that includes you. Think about the miracle of the loaves and fish. I took 5 loaves and 2 fish, a humble lunch barely enough for a young boy, and when I blessed them and broke them, I didn't keep them. I gave them to the disciples to distribute. And here's the mystery: the multiplication didn't happen in the basket. It happened in the breaking and the sharing. As they handed out the food, it didn't run out, it multiplied in their hands. The more that was given, the more there was. In the end, not only did thousands eat until they were full, but there were 12 baskets left over. It started with scarcity, but it ended with overflowing abundance because it was shared. This same spiritual law applies to the miracle you are receiving right now. If you keep this message to yourself, if you hoard this blessing out of fear that you might lose it, it will remain in the dimensions you activated. It will be a stagnant pool, safe, but lifeless. But when you share it, when you spread this word to others, your miracle triggers a reaction of multiplication. It is a law of the kingdom that cannot be changed. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't stop it because it has been said since the beginning of the world. Whoever gives, receives. Whoever sows, reaps. Whoever shares, multiplies. So I ask you now, do you know someone who needs their health restored? Do you know someone struggling with money, staring at a pile of bills with hopelessness in their eyes? Do you know someone who has lost their joy in life, walking through a gray fog of depression? Or someone who is lost and doesn't know which direction to take? You already have that person in mind. I know you do because, as I speak, I am placing specific faces in your heart. You are seeing their faces in your mind's eye right now. Maybe it's a family member who is crying in secret. Maybe it's a friend who just lost their job. Maybe it's a neighbor who is battling an illness. These people are not coming to your mind by accident. I am highlighting them because they need this message just as much as you did when you first heard it. Share this message with them now, because when you do, your own blessing doubles, and you become a messenger of my word. Don't just share the link passively. Add a piece of your heart to it. Say something like, "God led me to send this to you," or, "I believe this is for you." Watch it fully. It will change your life. By doing this, you are combining your faith with the message. You are transferring anointing. You are carrying blessings from one person to another like a torchbearer. And I reward my messengers with double blessings. When you share my word with someone, you don't just bless them. You open a new dimension of blessing in your own life. It is as if every person you share with is a new door opening in heaven. Share with 3 people, 3 doors open. Share with 10 people, 10 doors open. The math is simple and powerful. Your act of sharing activates the second wave of your miracle. The first wave began the moment you heard my voice and typed 777. That wave covered you. But the second wave starts when you become a distributor of my word, passing it on to others. The second wave is even more powerful than the first, because not only do you receive, but you also give. And when you give and receive at the same time, you create an endless cycle of blessings that keeps growing. Think of a spring of water. If the water flows into a pond with no outlet, the water becomes stagnant. It sits there, collecting algae, losing its freshness. But if the water flows through the pond and out into a river, the pond stays fresh, renewed, and abundant, because new water is always coming in to replace what went out. You need to be like this spring, receive from me and pass it on to others. When you do, your spiritual life will never run dry. It will never run out. It will always stay in a constant flow of blessings. Don't hold on to what you've received. Don't keep for yourself what was meant to be shared. Remember, this message you are hearing is not just for you, it is coming through you. I have chosen you to be a vessel of blessing, not just a container. You are a link in a chain of blessings. If you don't share it, the chain stops with you. But when you share, the chain continues. It strengthens. It reaches wherever I need it to go through you. I know your heart is shaking right now because my words are touching the deep wound you thought no one knew about. But I know them all. I know the pain you hide behind your smile. I know the sadness that comes to you in the quiet of the early morning hours when no one else is around. I know the emptiness you try to fill with so many things, but nothing seems to be enough. I know every invisible scar on your soul, every memory that makes you tremble, every fear that holds you back. And I want you to know that I am here to remind you that you are never alone in your darkest moments. When it feels like the whole world has turned away from you, when you feel like you don't have the strength to carry on, and when loneliness grips you so tightly it hurts. In those moments, here I am. I have always been with you, and I always will be. This channel is not just a video channel. You need to shift your perspective immediately to understand what this space truly is. It is a digital altar where my presence is always waiting for you. You might see a screen, pixels, and a play button, but I see a meeting place. I see a sanctuary where heaven touches earth through the device in your hand. Every video I share here is a prophetic word designed to change lives, break chains, and open doors that seemed impossible to open. This is not entertainment. It is impartation. And just like any altar in the ancient days, it requires a response to seal the covenant. I ask you for two important actions right now, not for the sake of an algorithm, but for the sake of your spirit. These actions will seal this divine moment we are sharing and ensure the flow continues. First, I need you to like this video. But listen to me closely. Do not just do it as a simple, mindless click. Do not do it just because you enjoyed the music or the voice. I want it to be a conscious declaration to heaven that you agree with what I have spoken over your life. This like is your spiritual signature. It is your way of saying, "Yes, Lord, I receive your word. I believe in your power, and I accept your miracle." It is a spiritual agreement. By clicking this button, you are making a covenant with heaven, agreeing with the decree I have made for your life. The Bible says that when two agree on anything they ask for, it will be granted by my heavenly Father. When you click that button, you are the second witness. You are standing in agreement with me, and I honor those who stand in agreement. Furthermore, this like is your response of gratitude. It is your way of saying, "Thank you, Lord, for not forgetting me. Thank you for knowing me so deeply. Thank you for caring about my unseen pain." This simple act of gratitude opens more doors of blessing in your life because I delight in blessing those with thankful hearts. Gratitude is like a master key that opens the heavenly treasures that remain locked for those who are ungrateful. Second, I need you to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Why is this so critical? Because what begins today does not end here. It continues tomorrow, next week, next month, and even next year. My blessings for you are eternal, not temporary. This is not a one-time transaction. It is a relationship. I want to keep speaking to you, guiding you, and revealing each step on your journey. If you don't subscribe, this divine connection is left to chance. You are leaving your spiritual nourishment up to a random algorithm that doesn't care about your soul. But if you subscribe, you are building a permanent bridge between heaven and your heart. I have words prepared for your future, messages that you will need in the days ahead, warnings for traps you don't see yet, and revelations that will continue to guide you when the path gets foggy. By subscribing, you ensure that every message your soul needs will reach you exactly when you need it. Don't leave this encounter to chance. Don't let the internet decide if you get the next word I have prepared for you. Take control. Subscribe because your ongoing transformation depends on staying connected to my voice. Think of it this way. This video you are watching right now is like a doctor's visit. The doctor examines you, gives you a diagnosis, and provides treatment. But you don't just visit the doctor once and never again. You go back for checkups to see how you are healing and to ensure you are on the right path. Similarly, your spiritual health needs regular attention. It needs ongoing care, and it needs fresh guidance every day to keep you strong. Subscribing is not just a favor to the channel, it is a gift to yourself. It guarantees that you will never run out of the spiritual nourishment you need. It gives you the confidence that whenever your faith feels weak, when your hope is shaken, or when doubt tries to creep in like a thief, a notification will come to you with exactly the message you need at that moment. This isn't a coincidence. It is divine providence. I am using technology to keep my children connected to me. Every video you watch is a piece of your full destiny coming together. If you watch just this one video and never return, you will have a part of the puzzle, but not the whole picture. But if you subscribe and turn on the notifications, I will ensure that every message reaches you at the right time. Think about how many times you felt lost, unsure of where to go. How many times have you looked up at the sky and asked, why? Where? How long will this last? How many times did you feel like giving up because it seemed like I wasn't listening, like I didn't care, or like I'd abandoned you? But I never left you, not for a single moment. What you thought was absence was actually my quiet presence, working behind the scenes in your life. I was arranging things you couldn't see, moving parts you couldn't understand, and preparing blessings that were beyond your imagination. And now, through this channel, I am giving you a glimpse of what I do behind the scenes. Every video is a window into the spiritual world. I am showing you how I work, how I care, and how I provide. I am teaching you to recognize my hand in your circumstances. I am training you to hear my voice, even in the midst of the world's noise. So, seal this covenant now. Like the video as your amen. Subscribe as your commitment to the journey. The miracle has been activated. The code 777 has been stamped. The second wave of multiplication has begun through your sharing. And now, the permanent lifeline is established through your subscription. You are ready. The old season is over. The new one has begun. Walk in it.